Now, guys, we all live in a world where we are kind of like at the point now where a lot of people are creators, a lot of people are YouTubers and TikTokers. Now, it's not like everybody goes viral. Not everyone's going to go viral. The majority of people will not go viral. The majority of people just tend to be at a certain point. They're not going to make it because it's really low, the percentage of really, really successful people. It's getting higher. There's more famous people now than ever, and it is getting better. People are doing very, very well more often. There's more people that are millionaires than ever right now. Right now. So anyway, but in general, I think if you are someone that's a creator on TikTok or YouTube, you have to remember that it's not unheard of to what was I gonna say, guys? Yeah, you're trying to go viral. You're trying to do your thing, right? Now, a lot of creators really tend, like, if you are someone that's a majorly high, this is for people that are majorly high creators, okay, that are doing very, very well, like millions of followers and all these people are paying attention. Now, remember, guys, if you are now, I don't know from experience, I'm not famous yet, but I will be very soon, I think. But yeah, so if you are a really, really famous creator, maybe you are, right? Maybe you, all right, and you have millions of subscribers and you're doing very, very well, you might tend to get to a point where you think you're the bee's knees, and that's a good thing, but you get your mind goes crazy because you're like, I'm so popular, everybody loves me, this and that, and your mind gets the better of you. Now, I'm not saying this happens to every creator with a lot of followers, but it could happen to someone with a lot of followers. Now, like Madonna, right? Like someone like Madonna for sure, right? Like like she's Madonna, right? Like she's Madonna, the one and only Madonna, leading the way for everybody, right? So we know she's got a good sense of herself. We know she's got a good ego, like balanced ego. You know she's got like a major set of self-esteem on herself, and she feels really good, and she doesn't feel like she's too great, and she's humble and all that. I mean, she's not. She can be a little bit on the side of like not overly humble, but we know deep down she's humble, right? She acts like she's not humble, but she is, right? So we know she's like doing very, very well, right? And if we didn't have her, we'd really miss her. Now, she's really, really popular. Like, you just get to the thought process and you're thinking, if you're Madonna, you're the it girl for everyone, right? So do you lose your head because you're so famous, or do you just feel good and just enjoy it, right? Now, I don't know people that have millions of followers. Now, I tend to think, when you have millions of followers, your mind gets sharper and gets better because you're more free to do what you want. Um, you're not really worried about um, about trying to make it because you've already made it, right? So I think your mind is at a better place. Madonna has a lot of luxuries in her life and she's earned them, right? So I'm sure she feels really good. But in general, and I don't know how people that have millions of followers feel. Maybe they feel like, at last I'm famous and they don't worry about it, right? But you could get to the point where you're thinking, my God, like I'm the best thing there is. Nobody's better than me. I feel really, really good, but too much so, and it's making me bonkers. Now, like I said, I'm not saying this happens to everybody like that. Maybe it doesn't happen to anyone, but you might be thinking, this is crazy, I'm too big. But remember that not everyone subscribes to you, right? Like, there's one girl, she has 20 million subscribers, and I was watching the video on her, and like I said, guys, like, I like her. She's really good. She's transgender. She's really famous. She's 20 million subscribers. Amazing. Totally good for people that are trans or dress up as women. Like I don't identify as it, but I like a drag queen sort of. So I really feel that's great. She's got 20 million subscribers. Good for her. She's amazing. So you think to yourself, that's a lot of subscribers, and she's trans, right? Just like Jeffree Star, millions of subscribers, right? Nikki Tutorial. So you think to yourself, these people have a lot of these subscribers. Now, if their ego got the better of them, they might be like, I'm the best ever. No one's gonna be this or that with me. Everyone loves me. Everyone thinks I'm amazing. It's too much to handle. And like I said, there's probably maybe not, nobody feels this way, but in general, she might think to herself, she's too great, right? But I haven't subscribed to her, right? And it's not. I've subscribed to a lot of people, and she's really, really great. I think she's amazing. She's really, really great. But it's not like I like watching some trans people and some transgender people and drag queens. And I subscribe to some of them because I think some of them are really good and talented. But she's just not my type of talent. I just would rather not watch her. I mean, I'd watch her when she's on. And like I said, guys, it's not like I'm hating her. I love her. She's really, really talented. She's really, really good. She's super pretty, and what she's doing for the trans and drag community, like myself, I don't identify as that, but that's what I do, right? I always identify as a man, and I don't feel really my identity is tied to me, but that's what I do. So it's kind of nice to see. Sorry, guys, I'm not breathing properly because there's smoke in my building. People are smoking a lot. Anyway, sorry, guys. Anyway, so yeah, so she's doing really, really well. But I haven't followed her. So she's like getting to the point where she's like, oh my God, everybody follows me. Everybody knows who I am, this and that. And she goes crazy. Not to say that she would, she probably will never, but you know what I mean. Then she might be like, I don't follow her, right? And it's not like I'm doing it on purpose. I follow 9,990 people, or 995, and I'm going to follow 5 more because I want to fill up my subscriber account. That I like to follow people. I like to be one of those famous YouTubers that follows people. I'm not famous yet, but I like to follow people. I like to be around people, to support people, because I can be really famous, but I like entertainment. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm too big for watching you guys, right? I watch everybody. I watch TikTok. I watch YouTube lots. Anyway, I support people. I subscribe. I watch. And I like, and I do all this. But anyway, so even though I might be really huge one day. Soon, hopefully. Soon. Anyway, guys, so she's really, really big, but I don't subscribe to her, right? So, and like I said, guys, maybe nobody feels this way, but I'm just saying in general, like some celebrities do feel very bonkers, they're like, I'm it, but you have to really have a sense of yourself. You have to really be like, I'm really, really important to some people. People really value me. People think I'm amazing. People love me. People think I'm really, really good. Some people swear they wouldn't want to live without me, darling. Darling, if that's you, please love me, darling. But anyway, you know what I mean, right? But you have to be humble. No, you don't have to. I'm not telling everyone to be humble, but I have to be humble, and I have to really work hard, and I have to challenge myself, and I have to really focus, and I have to really deliver the best show. For me, I'm lucky because no matter how big or popular I'm going to get, I feel this dedication to the craft. I feel a dedication to entertaining you guys, the audience. So I'm never going to be like sloppy or give in to people being negative or have a hard time, and I'm going to always challenge myself and grow, darling. Anyway, don't do it by now. Thanks, guys.